2 for Iowa State, 2 for Iowa. And it's Brandt to serve. McGrew there for Iowa. Amaral, Tavares. Back again. Brandt to the outside. Barrett's there for Iowa. Amaral, Tavares on the outside. Brandt to set up for another kill shot. Nice dig from Moisio. McGrew sends it back. Nice dig. Again, blocked by Iowa and out, so Iowa State keeps the point on a fantastic rally.
What a rally, like you said, Colin. But how about the digs from both of those teams? The baseline, and that's ace number 9 on the season for Whittingstall.
You just saw the pop there. It was the first ace for Iowa today. Blocked there by Iowa. Brandt with the setup. Just tapped over. Dig by Iowa. It was Whittingstall with the dig there. Brandt again looking for another assist. Outside hitter. And Goolsby was blocked. From the back row attack. Vargas with the save. Van Zandt on the outside looking for the ace. And going long and still in play from Iowa State. And a nice tap down. Amaral with the points. 5-3 lead for the Cyclones. Brandt with the assist attempt there. Van Zandt to send it back. Up the middle. And sent back over by Van Gorp. Shot there from Whittingstall. She'll get the kill for the Hawkeyes.
It's set up beautifully there from Claire.
What's Brandt back to serve for Iowa State? Received. And now Van Zandt on the outside. Sent back by Goolsby. Received by Moisio. Outside attack from Iowa State. Van Zandt on the outside, taps it over. Dig there by Van Gorp. A dig again by Amaral, but won't be saved, and Iowa State gets the point.
So much hang time from Allison Jacobs. Block secured by Central. Change the pace a little bit. Demetrician. Now CMU's turn. A lob there from Taylor Kripe. The rally continues. And what a big-time kill from Samari Gordon, the redshirt freshman's first big play tonight.
Ellie White laying out to stop that attempt.
Stunt that Central Michigan momentum toward the crowd. Kripe saves it, but Michigan has a clean look. Lydia Johnson's kill attempt goes begging. Blocked up front by Michigan. Cochran over to Lydia Johnson, and the Chippewas keep her rolling. And get the point with Taylor Kripe. Heck of a job by Morgan Burke to keep this alive. Second chance for the Chippewas. Somehow saving it. Michigan's first clean look in transition. Up by Keelan Mill. Burke, Cochran, Jacobs finishes it off for Michigan. Been a fun second set, back and forth. Demetrician with some oomph there, but Central Michigan keeps it alive. Raymond tried to get creative. How about that effort to get it to Jacobs? And Kripe keeps her great match going by keeping it alive. Rally continues for Demetrician. You bet. Tied at 14. Get a little bit of an argument here.
Too small of a target there. Line was covered by the Penn State block. A nick off the net. Pitt digs it out. Babcock gets one through, but Penn State gets a touch on it. It's Kennedy Martin out of the back row. She's covered out by Jordan Hopp. Selnick tries to go through the block. Pitt digs it out. Very scrappy defensive team. Babcock stays down, throws it over with 2. Lyon sets it to the pin. 1 on almost none situation for Emmy Selnick.
Amazing decision for Addie Lyon to set this.
Back at the service line. Faldudo with the pass. Martin tries to find the seam. Mallets goes through the block. It's dug out. Pitt to Jones. Another dig. Babcock swings once again.
That was great coverage on Pitt's side. Everyone that wasn't attacking right there in for coverage. Everyone's down and ready to make a play on that ball.
And Schoolsby, the freshman, back to serve. Barrett there to receive. Duckworth on the outside. Tipped by the front line. Van Zandt again sending it over. Duckworth with the outside attack. Taps it over into a campfire. Dig there by Barrett. Keeping the rally alive. Outside here. Tipped over. Moisio sends it over to Van Zandt. Unable to put much fire on it. Duckworth taps it back over. The rally continues here. Winning Saul. And now Duckworth again. Moisio is right there. Strong hit there, but not enough for Iowa State. Now she's back to serve for potentially some very huge points here for Iowa if they want to send this to a fifth set. Amaral out to Van Zandt, blocked by Iowa State. Van Zandt tries again, right into the net. Rally stays alive. Hendricks Walker there with the kill, and we're back to tied at 20.
How about the performance for Hendricks Walker of the match? Why not just look at everything? You never know how the outcome can turn out.
Van Zandt taps one over. Goolsby, a dig from Moisio. Van Zandt again taps it over, tries to get it to land, but a dig from Van Gorp.
Wow.
Tapped over, keeping everything alive. This rally continues. Van Zandt gets it over. Received by Van Gorp. Another dig by Barrett, but out of play. Iowa State will get the point, and it's a match point now for the Cyclones.
And a few crazy digs by Iowa, but
some momentum. One of the best offensive performances in program history in their last game against a top 25 Georgia Tech team on the road. Badgers swept the Yellow Jackets and hit 488, which is the highest hit percentage in program history against a ranked opponent. That offensive momentum is carried over to tonight. What a dig by Haggard, the Marquette setter. But a free ball for Wisconsin. Carter Booth takes care of that. Badgers in system.
I mean, incredible defense over there by Bella Haggard making that crazy save, but that.
Every match since, the Badgers have swept. Trying to keep that streak going. Here is Egan. Haggard the dig. Studer, the libero, has to be flat-footed. And she digs Booth. Radiff off the block. Collier, sharp angle. That gets the job done. Wisconsin wins in straight sets. And the offense keeps rolling right along for Bucky.
The Chippewas a chance to feel like they can get back in this set right when they get the serve back. They take the first point.
Crafty work there, but Michigan stays alive. Cochran swoops in there to stave it off. Gets another one up at the net. Demetrician punches it over. Lobbed out. Burke to Demetrician. Now Central Michigan can compose. And miss off. Nope, it was deflected. Jacobs kill attempt. Shoot away. Reverse to Taylor Kripe. Olin lobs it over. Cochran. Gordon rocks and fires, and it is match point for the Maize and Blue.
Kristen telling her, have full trust in yourself and your ability. There's a reason you're here in this situation now. Out to the pin, what a block from Kennedy Martin. Scramble for Pitt. Free ball for Penn State. Back to Martin, why wouldn't you? Dug out by Olivia Babcock, unbelievable dig. Mosier to the back row, tip and beauty for Mauritz. That's twice now a veteran move. Jones as well as with Kelly in development. I should say in full stride. Maggie Mendelson looking to make an impact. Kelly throws it to the pin. Mauritz, the star in my mind, back to work. Mosier goes right back. Heads up set, Penn State gets the dig. Selman Hammers it.
Penn State needs some fire. That's been Emmy Selman there, so she can do it. She can also hit with her right and left hand, which is self-taught.
Unbelievable. Martin goes big. Sure again, what a load up. Out to Mauritz. Block paying closer attention to her. Selman turns it at the last minute. What a shot. Certainly a player that has goals to play at the highest levels beyond professionally. Selman goes into the block right away. Penn State goes back to Selman. Nice dig again from Babcock right on cue. Tight to the net, and a flying Feldudo saves the point. Pitt works the middle. Kelly throws it in the net.
Nebraska right to the brink, but man, they do look like the #1 team in the country. They look pretty dang good.
You would know, you were there. Our little jet setter on the road. Big scramble here for Penn State. What a get. Mosier to the pin. Babcock is dug. And Penn State keeps it alive and keeps it in.
Defense in the backcourt doesn't score you points, but man, it creates opportunities for things like this to happen.
571-2.
Maddie Lyon back in for Penn State, so shorter blocker on the right side.
Definitely keep an eye on that. Pitt to the pin, to that shorter blocker, as you mentioned. Penn State, oh boy. Mendelson runs a slide off of a bump set. That's unique. We're still going. Not anymore. Ryla Jones gets the last slap. Heavy jump top serve coming. Oh my. What a get from Grimes. Mosier digs it out. Scramble for Pitt. Olivia Babcock there to save the day. We're still going. Duke sends it over. Penn State. Kennedy Martin out of the back row. Gets the kill. Penn State up 23-22.
Amazing up in the backcourt. The libero for Penn State, Jillian Grimes, does such a great job wrapping her platform around this ball.
That was a wicked pass. To your point, Emily, that deserves a ton of credit with the velocity. Oh man, an opportunity there for Mendelson, slips away. Penn State still alive. Nice touch on the block for Mendelson again. Mosier goes pin. Off the block, Lyon is on it. Second ball goes to Feldudo. Oh, stuff, recovery.